As part of the religious education program at WES, we really had this idea that it was important that youth had the experience of themselves as citizens of the world, and by coming to El Salvador they would have this opportunity to experience a different culture and learn about themselves and our country through the lens of another people and another culture.
For them to just welcome us into their lives, I think is really amazing, and it's something really special that we have the privilege to come down here and spend time with them and stay in their homes. It's really something special that we've built, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
The people of El Rodeo have opened their homes to us and have actually taught me things about what's important in life. Some of the living here is as hard as I've ever had, but the people here are incredibly joyful, giving, and just so helpful in terms of trying to make us feel at home. And that's why I keep coming.
And I also come back because I always want to see the new babies that arrive every year and reconnect with their moms and give them toys and books and help them be happy, and I just get so much joy out of seeing all the babies here.
I have been able to create some really lovely relationships, particularly with the women in the community. I've always liked older people, and so I bonded with some of the older women.
I have roots back here in the country, and I wanted to give back, and the delegation does such wonderful work here, and have established this community, this relationship with this community, and therefore I wanted to be part of it. And given that it's been about time since I came back to El Salvador, it was time for me to come back.
A value that I've gained from the community of El Rodeo is just their resourcefulness, their resilience in a challenging environment, and how we take so many things for granted in our daily lives in the U.S., and everyone here has to make do, and they do so much with so little.
I think the single biggest value that I would take away from the community is one of all for one. It's esprit de corps, all for one and one for all. I think the water project is a good example. Actually helped build some of that.
There's a huge spirit of giving and generosity here. So it makes me feel very welcome, and I'm just enjoying especially my time with the children. They're wonderful, they're so much fun. We've been playing with them, doing all sorts of arts and crafts and games and jump rope, and they're just excited, and they all gather around us, and it's just, I didn't know what to expect there, so it's all been a really pleasant surprise.
They really believe in solidarity, and that solidarity extends beyond just being together. They work for issues that are huge. They work on anti-mining issues, and they work on anti-privatization of water issues and gay rights, and they just have it's a place that's very far removed. They're not near a big city, and yet they are intensely involved in issues that not only affect them in their country, but actually are worldwide issues.
Cooperation and humor, really good sense of humor. So a good sense of struggle, good sense of humor. It's a hard thing to find in the world.
I guess I just fell in love, with El Salvador and the people more than anything. The people, and I've had the privilege to work with really amazing people with vision, with determination, with dedication, with persistence and resistance. And I'm just constantly inspired and fed by that, and I think I find so much meaning being here. I get to work with people like you all because the best people come to El Salvador, so I've gotten to just know so many amazing people from the United States as well who come here and are drawn to come here and drawn to keep coming back.
I guess it's been even more meaningful than I could have ever expected. Like I've learned a lot about El Salvador in general, about El Rodeo, about water, and it's just been even more meaningful than I could have ever thought it could be.
The amazing people, the beautiful country of El Salvador, and all the laughs and good times and memories we make on these trips. It is a life-changing experience.
I've wanted to do it for years, and I'm finally here, and I'm so happy that I came. I love this place, and I love everybody here.
I feel that our country owes a debt to the Salvadoran people. During the Civil War, the U.S. funded the death squads, and I know that the U.S. has done a lot of other really great things here, but it is a fact that we invested $1 million a day in funding the military here that was killing its people. And so I kind of feel like in some small way, whatever we do here is paying the debt that we owe as a people in the U.S. to the people of El Salvador. And so it's just a small little token of repairing the brokenness in our world.
So what's the question?
Yeah, start out by saying the question.
I can't do that.
And to do things that I can't. Okay. I don't know.
3, 2, 1. See you next year. Oh. Adios, Salvador.